What results can you expect with PPC in the next 30, 60, or 90 days, even 180 days? So that's the realistic question for both parties. So if somebody told you that they will get some incredible results for you in a 2 weeks period, 3 weeks period, even a month, stay away from those guys. Trust me, nothing can be done in 30 days except clean up of whatever mess there was before we took over. That's most realistic thing. First 30 days is going to be about learning the products. It's a steep learning curve to learn as much as we can about the products, about the category, about the niche, about the competition, about the keywords, about how you like us to communicate and present the results. There are so many things to get aligned. It's just unrealistic to believe in those fairy tales. And if you do that, please stop. So let's talk through each of the phases, and I'll try to be as concise as possible because this topic is really big and we can go on and on. So as I wrote here, so first 30 days it's cleanup and stabilization. One of the first things that we need to do is to do a proper audit to see what are some of the gaps from the high level overview. What is the current campaign structure? Is it something that we can build on, which is always the best possible option? Then we need to see eliminate the wasted ad spend. We need to add negatives, adjust bids. We need to pause something. We need to create something. It's a lot of work. First 30 days are a killer for every agency, and but that's what's happening in the first 30 days. And in these first 30 days, we can establish proper communication over Slack. And then on a first monthly call, monthly strategy call, we can talk about in details what happened and what's ahead of us and align on some of the details. So right after there, as we are close to that fourth week, you will see things starting to get in shape. ACoS will most probably stabilize because once we start with the restructure, it's going to be up and down because sometimes we need to fix the bidding strategy. Sometimes we need to really cut a lot of things in the campaign structure, like 10 or 20 different ad groups. That can also happen as I saw recently. So it's there's you're definitely going to see progress. There's not going to be such a drastic change that you will say, now this is it. I found the gold mine. Now everything's going to be super cool. First 30 days, just clean up. That's the reality. Then we're coming into these next 30 days. So then we are already harvesting new search terms. We are adjusting adjustments, funneling the traffic where it's most profitable towards the best converting placements, expanding. We are creating a new campaigns, new campaign types, category, testing. ACoS may go up because of this, but at the same time, we are reducing the ACoS on the previously managed campaigns where there was a lot of waste. So it looks balanced, but something is going down, something is going up. So all in all, you're going to be somewhere on average. But when it's properly communicated, communication is the most important thing. Then it's going to be okay. If you know what we are doing and where we are heading, because we agreed on a goal, we agreed on a strategy, just informing you that what's going on and why something is going to look like that. Or if we give you information upfront, hey, in the next week you're going to be seeing spike in ACoS or total ACoS, that when you see once you wake up and see that that's actually happening, it's controlled, it's not by mistake. So, and as we progress towards the first 90 days, now we already talked a lot about click-through rate improvements on through main image optimization. We talked about conversion rate optimization, so what needs to be done through your creative team or if you have somebody in-house. And then we are now talking expansion, because if we fixed what we had internally in terms of data structure and cleanup and elimination of the ad waste, then we optimize the conversion rate, you optimize the A plus content, you optimize your storefront. Now we're talking. We are now in the process of improving organic ranks and relying less and less on advertising. There's never going to be the case that you don't need ads, but depending on the category, that can range from 2% to 60%, unfortunately. But we need to invest in the ads, not just to sell something. We need to be improving organically. So by these first 3 months, there's going to be significant improvement on what's going on, or not if that's too difficult. But that's also worth mentioning. Don't fall for stories that sound too good. I've had situations where a potential client asked me to help them and asked me for an audit, and I did the audit and I said, everything's perfect. Don't change your current agency or freelancer or your employee. Everything is good. It's not about the ads. It's about your click-through rate, your conversion rate, your competition, your pricing, or whatever it is. We didn't end up working together, but I felt good about saying the truth because that's what it is. It's not different agency is not going to fix your problems if you have those. But if the agency or freelancer or whoever is managing or yourself, but you cannot manage everything, if you're doing a lousy job, then yes, different pair of eyes are definitely going to help you improve. But we need to be realistic. That's very important. So there you go. We are not skipping steps. We are not expecting to expand in 2 weeks before there's so many things to be resolved and controlled and maintained before we even talk about scaling. So I hope this video helped you understand from agency point of view and advertiser point of view how things are going. And that's the usual roadmap on how things work with majority of agencies. I hope so anyway. So see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye bye, guys.